Good afternoon. My name is Dean D. Davison, and I'm announcing my run for the 17th District House of Delegate seat for Virginia in 2015. The 17th District is an area that encompasses Vinton, Hollins, Cloverdale, Trouthill, and it's widely different. We have areas that are farming, and we have areas that are business in downtown districts, and a mix of there in between. We also have part of Roanoke City. So it's beautiful in this area. The one big problem we have is the unemployment rate and the government telling us and taking our land, and the government taking things away from us and raising taxes on us. It's been going on for a very long time. Unemployment rate has run between 5.5 and 9% in the last few years. That is completely unacceptable. The militarization of police, in which they can come in as a SWAT team for just people that are doing nothing maybe but smoking a marijuana blunt and have nothing to do with any big crime, are being attacked in their own homes. That needs to stop. The militarization of police is totally wrong. Which leads me to marijuana. We should legalize it. And the reason we should legalize it, not just for medical reasons, which things like ALS, it helps people with cancer and ALS and all these other illnesses. Take a look. Do your research. The internet's wide open. Oh, that's right. NSA has us watching everything we do. But look it up. The proof is in effect. Now, if you're high and you go out under the influence and drive, go to hurt somebody, you should be liable just like you are if you're drinking a drink. Because really it's all the same. It's not illegal when you're above 21 to drink a drink, so why should it be illegal to smoke marijuana? So that's my thoughts on that, and that's just a small little area. When we get into the 17th district, we have other issues. Okay, the unemployment rate, obviously, eminent domain, where people can just the government can just take your land for utility companies and other things, just so they can pay off the politicians in Richmond and Washington that have paid them to do so. It's totally unethical and it's wrong. And I'm against eminent domain. I'm for farmers. I'm for hunters. I'm for people with guns. I believe the Second Amendment is a strong right. Everybody has a right to bear arms and has a right to have a weapon. We have to keep them out of the people that have been in jail for violent crimes, yes. But I totally believe that a law-abiding citizen who follows the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence from our founders, the Second Amendment, has the right to bear arms, and they should not have that taken away from them. So that is my thought on that. Second, unemployment. We talk about unemployment. Here's a problem that we have. Companies, are tied into these big government, Democrat and Republicans, majority Republicans. A lot of them have money built in, and they pay each other off. And then people get laid off. They can't get their unemployment benefits because, God forbid, they have to pay money out to them people that have worked hard for 50 years or 30 years. Here's my thought on that. Abolish unemployment the way it is now. Make it a savings account. Pre-taxed at the rate it is, or lower. Okay? Cutting taxes wouldn't hurt. Take that money, put it in an account, so you can utilize it when you need it. If you go 50 years or 25 years and you retire, that money's still there. It's money you can use for your retirement. It's already pre-taxed. It's already there. And the government has nothing they can do about it. It's your money. Can't take it from you. If you do need it, the government shouldn't tell you, okay, you can't have your money you earned. You should be able to access it whenever you want to. And that is a plan that I have that I want to take to Richmond to get it passed. I believe it's great for everybody all around the board. So we got eminent domain. Our roads are in shambles. The government's taking money, not doing anything with it, raising taxes on us. We need to cut government spending. We need to small in government. We need to legalize marijuana. We need to not allow the militarization of police. I'm a 10-year fireman. I do believe that more money needs to be spent. Fire, EMS, police, and your teachers. They're the ones that are hurting the most, and get the worst pay, and are putting themselves on the line every single day for us. And we don't treat them well, and we especially don't treat well the veterans. And that's another place that we need to work on. So my thing is that more of the money, instead of spending it on eminent domain for these utility companies to sit there and drill a pipeline through somewhere or something of that matter, so they can make money, and so that your politicians that you currently have that are Republicans or Democrats make money on, is totally wrong. I don't take paybacks. I don't believe that's the way people should do things. So, in that purpose, I'm against things like that. If you own the land, you own the land. Take more money that you have in that budget we do every year and put it towards fire, EMS, police, and the military and military veterans. Because it's getting very bad for those people and the teachers. Spend more on our education system. If your student is not up to snuff, they should fail. If the teacher's not up to snuff, they should be fired. You should have personal accountability. I went through when I was younger that if you didn't pass, you didn't pass. Now we have President Bush who did everyone, nobody gets left behind, and guess where that got us? A bunch of people that are lazy. Lazy workers. But I'm not going to go into that even further. Our workforce just needs to be strengthened. The unemployment rate needs to go down. We have to lessen government and make sure that the money we spend for our firefighters is there. Because the firemen have 10 years on their turnout coats. They have trucks. Once there's over that, they can be injured and hurt, and they can't get their benefits for if they're hurt or killed on a job. We can't replace that. Firefighters, they raise their money and they do all this stuff, but all these governments putting regulations on everything they can do. They can't do it them by themselves. We have to give some money to them. The police by themselves. I don't believe in militarization, but I do believe that police need to do their job. And arresting people that have marijuana is not the way to go. That is clogging our jails and spending us money. If we eliminated all the non-violent offenders for marijuana charges, we would have millions and millions of dollars to use on other things, such as fire and EMS. Police, teachers, our vets who suffer every day when they come back after fighting the wars for this country. Chris Heed, the person I'm going to be running against, he votes partisanly. He votes a lot with the Republicans. Let's show this state, and then show this country, that we need to have a change. And a change for the better. And that's why I'm running for the House of Delegates. I hope you'll vote for me in 2015 and keep my campaign. I'm Dean Davison, and thank you for listening to my message.